We all have memories in our past that we consider as anchors to important events in life that shaped who we are. And it's this constantly shaping memories into the form of a narrative that makes us as humans so unique. Now, what's interesting is that when we do recall a memory, when we recall something that happened to us in the past, and we bring that image up into our mind, and we're right there in the memory, we can smell the smells, we can see what's going on, we can hear the people speaking. What we're actually accessing is not the original memory, right? We're not actually pulling back that moment into our mind. If this is a memory that we've accessed before, and really to remember well, we do have to go on recalling a memory several times. But every time we recall a memory, we pull it into our mind. What we save back into our brain, the memory itself, is as we saw it after recalling it. So in other words, the memory that gets saved is not the original, but rather the last time we pulled it up into our mind, the emotion we had when we looked at that memory, the way we looked at it, the filters we saw it through, all of that gets saved back to our mind. And so the next time we remember that memory, we're not remembering the original, we're remembering how we remembered it last time. That's interesting. We actually reshape our memories just by recalling them, just by remembering them. And the way we recall it will affect the impact of that memory on our personality, right? So if we have bad memories and we recall them, one technique that we can use to minimize the negative emotional impact on us is to use something called cognitive reappraisal. That's when we look back on a memory, we experience it, we look at the details, and we think, okay, how did this benefit me? What did I get from this? And by doing that, we change the filter, we change the way in which we see that memory. And then when we remember it anew, it comes with a slightly different emotional charge. It can actually be remembered in a way that we glean perspective from it. Interestingly, in many kinds of therapy, and even in religious institutions like the Church of Scientology that does audits on people and gets them to remember traumatic events from their past and remember these traumatic events again and again and again until that negative feeling passes, right? This actually helps us deals with those memories. And in the case of Scientology, that can be a very powerful experience for somebody that can border on feeling almost spiritual, though it's not. It's just how we humans are. We have that kind of control.